He was big tripping. A Maybach. And you don't have a car to begin with? Okay.
Can't put nothing in your name.
You have money down to put on the Maybach? Wait, don't worry about my name. Just know if I put my name on anything, it's good as good. What? I'm not trying to make Taven feel bad. I'm not. Y'all don't even know. Me and Taven already had this conversation when we first met. Literally.
Can't nothing make me feel bad about this shit. About this stuff.
Yeah, because Taven, like I already told you, you live and you learn. And like even when I was clowning the Facebook dating stuff, I was telling you like, please don't get offended. But Facebook dating, please get off of there. Like it's nothing but straight clowns on there. Please get off and run fast. Like what?
I haven't been back since.
You know what I'm saying? And then like it ain't even no more kudos to me because I met him off of Instagram, but it's just more so like I don't know. Facebook gives me Tinder. No, like I've never been on no dating site ever in my life. So, but when you said that like you don't get out much, and then it's like okay, she must be like a really sweet girl who really don't like
I'll be in the house.
Yeah, so I was like okay, like she's super sweet, and he just facts. That's why I met my abusive ex on Facebook dating. Like yes, like it's psychos on there. Like it's some Facebook date, it's some dating sites you just stay off of. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like ew.
Well, ever.
Yeah.
No, I never got my money back. I only got the TV, getting the TV not back.
It's crazy days because you knew it all along though, low key. I'm happy you and her good. And days you such a vibe. Yes, I knew all along. I'm like, bro, this man's some bullshit. Because I done been with men who got money. I've been with men who it's your world I'm just living in. I done been with men like
yes, I need to clear that up too.
So it's like it's the fact that he wasn't moving like that, which made me second guess. Like, I don't know.
That's why I need to clear that too. My ex, literally the last dude that I was with, he had his own businesses. He had his own commercial property. Literally used to go with him. Like I seen it all. So when I meet the next dude thinking he's doing the same thing my ex was doing, I believed everything he told me. So right. That's the only reason why I believed and was trying to believe everything this man was telling me, literally.
No.
I don't think I really would have believed that stuff if I hadn't seen it for myself with my ex. Like I just figured, okay, well, he got to be telling the truth because why would he be? Obviously.
It was so crazy. Even after all of this, he is going to still fight hard and say like, say what he been saying, and it's sad. But this is not for him to change his perspective and look on life. This is not for him. None of it is being told.
No.
I know I'm not crazy. I just seen this post about you, Deji. He could post about me. He won't. Y'all said the friend was on here. Yes, join and stay for a while. Because call my bluff. Call my bluff. Call me out and call my bluff.
You see, he hopped right off the live.
Nothing, no smoke. Ain't nothing I said was a lie. Nothing. Post about what money you sent him exactly, and that wasn't willingly. What you talking about? It wasn't like, oh, here, babe. Here's $200 here. Like it was one time when I had to literally like pull his car. Like he tried to fake send me some money back, and I said, "You still coming up short? What you talking about? What? I'm not ducking no smoke. You can post all that. Oh, I was sending her money. I was da. It don't matter. It don't matter. I was sending you that money because you needed me to look out. What you talking about? What are you talking about?
I always need somebody to look out for him.
Like what? Oh, like sweat like, oh, mama want a $50 seafood boil. Sent her that. Oh, we have to register $200 fireworks. Pay for that. What? You use my car at the W in Atlanta and they charge my shit for my stuff for an extra night, $300. I ain't even come at you about that. What you talking about? About the money that you sent me or the money that I sent you is the fact that you wasn't moving like a man. Clock it. I done had to Apple Pay touch my car way too many times being with you. Clock it.
That's how I found you.
Was jumping. Who has a Benz truck in a condo in beautiful LA and you out here getting kicked out of spots in Ohio, in Kentucky? Make it make sense. Who is in law school making up fake C's and desists? Who is doing that? Who in law school is clapping back at the police on the internet? Who is doing that?
I'll keep waiting.
Go back to your Benz truck in your condo in LA. But like I said from the beginning of this live, this isn't about the fact that he sent money or he would, but he ain't got no morals. Okay, he don't stand for nothing. 1, 2, actually. 3, he out here womanizing women. He out here playing women for their money. He out here running off on events when it's time to pay. Ain't paying the DJs. Ain't like, we got the screenshots. Everybody ain't lying. So you can post all the money you sent me and all of that. You can post that. It don't matter.
Literally.
Like you literally got this female, you literally got Taven out here saying you raped her. And then disregarded her like she was nothing. Knowing that she just wanted her money back, knowing that she was scared, and knowing that you was literally mind effing her. Literally. So you can post all the money you sent me, you can da. We ain't doing that though. Mm-hmm. We ain't talking about that. We talking about the fact that you don't stand for nothing. You think praising God is a trend. You think using money for women is a lick.
What did he say? He said he was winning.
You a horrible person. You're a horrible person. And the only reason you got beef with me because you thought you was getting your B word back and you did it. Man, I was telling him like, yeah, buy me a Benz truck, buy me my BMW truck that I want, like, buy me da. And he all like, yeah, I got it, all right, cool. And then I told him like, man, I don't even want all that from you. Like what? It's not the fact that he was sending money and paying for trips and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how you're not a good person, and you out here perping to get your way. Like what you talking about? You can't even tell nobody the real you to get your way. What are you talking about? So you can post all that. Like, you can post all the money. You can do all of that. Because I've been saying you ain't never ran off on me. And you ain't never ran off on me, and you don't owe me money, which is why I'm not on your tail. Let's start there. What you talking about? Bye.
Literally, let him borrow. He did not pay back. That's what happened.
Moving broke as hell, and I told you that myself. You want me to post the screenshots? Because I can. I never said none of that. You moving like you broke.
I didn't even post half of the screenshots that I have.
What you talking about? Like, yes, he had to have some type of money to be in crib to crib. He had to have some type of money to be paying for trips to Puerto Rico. He had to have some type of money to be fake paying for birthday trips in Punta Cana. He had to have some type of money to be taking me to Atlanta and all the other stuff. He had to have some type of money somewhere. But the money that you said that you got is very over exaggerated. That's the word for all this. Everything is very over exaggerated. Nobody with 130 racks in Ohio getting kicked out of a spot after spot. It don't make sense. Somebody with a Benz truck and a condo in LA is not in Ohio and Kentucky getting kicked out of spots. I'm so confused. Somebody who got 30 racks and 100 racks, it don't make sense. You moving like that, but you got all that money. I don't care, and I never said he ran off on me. And let me clock this. That $1,400 that he sent me on Cash App, he told me to take $450 out of that to pay my suite rent and hold the rest for him and bring it down to Puerto Rico. Right? I was just the love of his life, and now I'm cap. What you talking about? Never said you was broke, but you moving broke. What does that explain? Okay, you posted screenshots of you sending money. Okay, she said that already. It's a handful of women saying that you ran off with jewelry, saying that they done took out loans in their name for you, and like what? Hello, said that already. Hello. I'm not running around saying you owe me nothing. What are you talking about? Can you post the screenshots of you making a payment agreement with that girl you ran off on with that $6K jewelry loan? She took out a jewelry loan for you, got you wearing jewelry that you making payments on and ain't paid it off. Promoter in a Facebook group posting saying how you didn't pay the DJ, you didn't pay the waitresses, you ran off when it was time to pay for the event. But any money I've ever sent you, it was money that had to be paid back. What are you talking about? Okay, let me reword that. Any money you sent me was money that had to be paid back. I said that $1,400 you had your quote unquote assistant sending me, you told me to take $450 out of that to pay for my suite rent and use the rest and hold it for you till we got down to Puerto Rico. Hello? That $150 you sent, that 110 you sent me on Cash App was you coming up short of that $150. That $450 some dollars you sent me around my birthday, it was my birthday. Hello? I'm being so aggressive because they saying that they posted screenshots of him, like the money that he sent me and all this other stuff, but like, clock it. Yeah, that's where all of this is stemming from because it don't make sense. You posting all of that, but what you posting it for? Because that still don't prove nothing. He was getting into it with Taven and posting me on YouTube. Passenger Princess in my car. Why did you post that? Why did you post being Passenger Princess in my car of me buying food for the both of us?
Everybody feed him.
I'm so confused. Even if he sent the money to you, he was stealing it from somebody. And look, can't confirm or deny. But all I know is I got mine back, and I've been saying that. Never said he ran off, never did. But as my man, why am I waiting for you to pay me back? Why do you have to pay me back in the first place? Let's start there. Why do you need to use my car in the first place? Let's start there. Why, as a man, are you getting apartments in other people's names? Let's start there. Oh my God, hello.
We know why.
And if you want to keep responding to me, but respond to the people who really got smoked with you. Respond to that. Can you finally talk to the lady when you what he do? He busted out her shop windows, got caught stealing out of her boutique. Why was he staying with you at your mama's house? Start there, and gladly will. He was staying there because we got kicked out of JRG as he was getting. No, correction. He was because I have somewhere to go. correction. He was. I was just with him. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was thinking like, dang, like this man that came out here to be with me and woody woo and all this other stuff. And he put in the video, he responded to you because you was ex and you kept acting like he never did nothing for you and never said that he never did nothing. My whole beef, not even a beef, my whole problem with him was that he wasn't moving like no man. Like I said, I've never said he never done nothing for me. And that's exactly why I even got on this live and why we made this idea to do. Because it was like, I haven't been saying nothing the whole time this has been stemming and going on, like on TikTok and whatever he was saying. But yeah, that was the whole reason, like, to give context, because I've never said he ain't never did nothing for me. But like I said, for the 30th time, he not moving like no man. And don't nobody who got 30 racks, 100 racks to their name is moving like him. It don't make sense. That he just don't move like a man. And like, it got to be some flaw in whatever he claiming, because it don't make sense. How you got a Benz truck and a condo in LA, you get kicked out of spots in JRG and Ohio. I mean, in Kentucky and Ohio. I don't get that. You back and forth from Columbus, laying on couches and all that other stuff, but you got a condo in LA. You passenger princess in your then girlfriend's car, but you got a Benz in LA. Oh. You have Airbnbs in LA, Arizona. Huh? No. The first apartment he got out here, he was doing Airbnb out of. That was the only apartment he did Airbnb out of, because after that his Airbnb got shut down because he was doing Airbnb out of that apartment complex without the apartment's permission. And you gotta have, you gotta have permission to do that, and that you gotta have a paper agreement that says you're gonna be doing that, because if those random people was in your house breaking stuff and you're not responsible for it, that goes a whole down line of who's gonna be liable of fixing this or paying this. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole, like, you ain't have no paper trail. The only time I could really vouch that he sent me money, like, here, go get your hair done, here, go get your toes done, was around my birthday.
She said, met him at my family's gas station. Told me he's a millionaire. I said, where? He had a Chevy Malibu.
Right, where, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you want something to talk about? Like, do you want, like, cause clear that up, please. You want something to talk about? Like,
It just keeps going.
like, do
It
you
just keeps
really want
going.
something to talk about? Clear that up.
It just keeps going, y'all. Like when I tell y'all, like people are still I think every day a different person writes me. I don't post all of them.
Like, what? Like, you are crazy. You are so crazy. Like, you need help. I said I wasn't just loving on nobody. The whole time I was with him, he was saying how you don't like me for real. You don't like me for real. The whole time I was with him, I can count on my two hands, and it ain't too many that's coming up on this one. On how many times we done did to do. Do you get me? Are you getting me? He was something to do because he was there. Mind you, I thought this was a dude with money who was about to just come out here, trick on a pretty female, spend some money, take me on a trip, and go back to doing what he doing. I will see you around when I see you around. That's not what happened. He never left.
There's a bolo out for him.
Ooh.
Dearborn where? Dearborn.
What's a bolo? Educate me.
Please.
How long did it go on before you noticed he was broke? Like I said, he was doing stuff. Like I said, he paid for the Puerto Rico trip. When we went on the girls' trip down to Atlanta, he invaded on that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he did, when I did so-called kick him out, he did go get his own hotel room. You know what I'm saying? He was doing stuff that was like, oh, okay, you got some money somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just moving broke, which was started to be a turn off for me, because pay me back. Like, that part was like, oh, like when I had to tell you to pay me back, that's when it was like, oh. Like, a lot of stuff was like throwing me out, but like I said, I never said he was broke, but he's moving broke. And I got messages saying that to him. Oh, be on the lookout. Like, he wanted. Oh, now he's wanted. And where'd she say that was at? Where's Dearborn? No, it's in Michigan. Oh, clock it. Right, basically, he would come up with just enough to make it look like he had it. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I said, my problem was the fact that he wasn't moving like no man. I just kind of got sick of it. Like, okay. The beef that these other women got with him is not the same beef that I had with him, which is not even no beef at all. It's just the fact that he wasn't moving like no man. Point blank, plain and simple. That's it. Like, we're not about to do that. Like, I never called him broke. But like I said, there's a bunch of other women you can post who is calling your bluff on the money side. We can start there. Like, he had to put a deposit down at them apartments. He had to, put a little money down for all the stuff that he was getting from Rent Center. Uh-oh. Like, he had money. But would I say he had enough money to be out here cheating? I don't think so. Obviously not, if she came back, wanted it back. Yeah, keyword keep some change. Some change.
No, I never got it back. Only thing I got back was
I'm so, like, stepped up.
the rug.
Yes, I'm judging him on how he used women and not what he had. Taven is calling his bluff on the money side, because you said you were gonna pay me back and you did not. What's up, millionaire?
Definitely gaslighting for sure. Right, he tried to expose me with some revenge porn. Or corn, sorry.
So yes, I did try to get her stuff back for her. Let's just talk about that real quick. So, okay, meet Taven, we talking or whatever. She's telling me how he done got the camera. I'm like, girl, he still got all that stuff. And so then I'm like, we need to get it back. So, booyah. I done already told him about me wanting to do a podcast. So I'm like, all right, so I'm about to tell him that I want to do a podcast. And he's going to have to come back home, because he done already said, like, you can use the camera. Because I said, like, let's just do like a test run. And so I was going to use the camera for the test run. And I'm like, okay, like, my friend going to be there. Like, he really going to think this is like us doing a podcast. And then you are just going to come in and snatch it. Like, I'm going to have to tell him, like, babe, like, go grab me some food. Or like, like, get him out the room for quick enough for you to come in, run and snatch it. Now, the first plan was for her to come to my suite. And in my suite is two ways to get in. There's a front way, and then there's a way on the side door that he would never see her go in or out. So I'm like, I show her the videos. I show her a video on how to get in there, everything, all the way from when you first get into the lot until when you got to get to the door. I show her the whole way. I showed her a video on everything. Like, you're going to go up these steps. You're going to pass this door. Like, it was very, very detailed. And I'm like, all right, and then you're going to come through here. My suite is 2 rooms. It's 2 rooms. So the first room is empty, but I got my suite all set up in the back. So then I was going to tell her, like, we're going to be set up in there, but you're going to have to come in and snatch it. I'm going to have to tell him to, like, go to McDonald's, or like go get us something to eat, or like go run to Walmart real quick to get us like a pop or something. And he was going to be out the room. You're going to have to run in real quick and grab everything. The only problem is the TV was still in the suite when we was making this whole plan. And we like, damn, like, how you going to get this big ass TV and the camera all at the same time? Like, how? I have to bring people with me. Right. So we like, how you about to do that? And then it's like, we got to make sure you're not seeing. Would you have help therapy with a try anything? Absolutely. Okay, let me talk about the comments. Let me finish the story. But yeah, so I'm like, dang, like, we got to make sure that you're able to, like, you got to just move quick, because she had to go up so many stairs to go through the back way to make sure that she don't be seen by him.
Right.
So, all right, bang. So then I'm like, dang, like, we gonna be in my suite, but I just, like I said, he a D1 crash out. Like, he was not about to take that lightly with just seeing her. And mind you, he didn't know I was talking to her this whole time. Like, I was playing him. I was the same way he thought Doug was playing Taven. I was playing him. He didn't even know I knew Taven. He didn't even know I was talking to her. I'm sending him paragraphs like, babe, like, we just been such a bad spy. Like, I just want to I'm like, like, I just want to get back cool. Like, I just love you so much. Like, playing him, like, just straight butter. Like, like, yeah, trying to butter him up. And so then I'm like, okay, like, he gonna do a podcast or whatever. And so then, but once I had scratched, the only reason why I scratched the plan of him coming to the suite is because I didn't want it to be too much commotion going on and I get kicked out. Right. That's why I said we got to move it to somewhere a little more open. So I booked a reservation at the Taste of Belgium. At the Taste of Belgium, they have an outside patio that you can sit on. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna do it there, because I'm playing to him like, okay, like, we need to be in like some type of scenery, we need to be outside, like, we need to do like a nice test run just in case we want to shoot outside one day. Like, let's see what it looks like outside. So I told him that, like, we just redid the whole thing. So I booked the reservation at the Taste of Belgium, and I'm telling her, like, I'm looking on the Google Maps, I'm like, look, it's the street that's right by the patio. You can park on that street. You literally have to be parked down a little bit far enough for you to see us, but far enough for him to not see your car. Right. And so then I'm gonna play it to him like, can you go get us a drink, or like, he's gonna eventually go to the bathroom. He's eventually going to go to the bathroom. Like, it was going to be a time where he wasn't there. And you just come up on the side of the patio and just snatch the camera, whether it's rolling, if it's on, and just snatch everything and just run. And we'll just handle him after that, because after that, by the time you come back, hopefully you already gone. You know what I'm saying? It was a real D1 plan. I'm not going to lie. Like, I just couldn't hold water for nothing. Like, I was so pissed when I seen that girl on his TikTok. Because I'm like, you really think you out here? Like, the fact that you down there in Houston with another B word, who you messing with, and then you got another B word up here. Oh my God. I was so peed off. I'm like, Taven, I'm sorry. He was like, and I told him, like, he had told me, like, I knew it was a setup when you tried to do the podcast, because I kept wanting to make sure he was coming back. Yeah, that's the girl that inboxed us from Houston. Yeah, right. He was messing with her. And then before she did that, when me and him was talking, he said that girl ain't about nothing. She with her boyfriend right now. The boyfriend is him. Like, what? The only reason why the plan didn't happen was because I told him about Taven. And so I'm like, all right, so he probably gonna think I'm saying F the podcast and F all that. And so that's when I was like, but you can still come get this TV. You can still come get this rug. You can still come get the wall mount. And so, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, at least you got that back. But man, we did have a plan to get the camera back. Like, dog, we had a plan to get the camera back. But I just, like, he infuriates me so bad. Like, like, just the thought of him pissing me off. Like, he infuriated me so bad. I was so irritated. Yeah, we always had a plan to get the camera back. So, like, since we started talking, yeah, girl, I was faking it for days. That's when I just said, like, I was buttering him up, sending him messages, and, oh, like, babe, I don't want us to be into it. Like, I was FaceTiming him, like, everything. Like, I was trying to be 10 steps ahead of him before he could know his next step. Like, I was literally trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm the one who didn't follow through with the pen. I believe you. We see how quick you go left. Cause baby, like, I couldn't do it, bro. Like, I'm like, oh my God, Taven is. I'm just itching to say something to him. Like, bro, like, we done been away. We was talking on the phone. We was texting, everything. He like, yeah, I'm about to come back home and do it. Like, and mind you, he didn't even know that I already knew about the birthday dinner. So that's what I'm telling Taven. I'm like, all right, Taven, we gonna have to, like, that's the only reason why I didn't say nothing to him then and there, because I had my birthday coming up, and he did like a surprise birthday dinner. Like, he was gonna do a surprise birthday dinner at Morton's Steakhouse, and he was texting my sister about it. And I told my sister, Taven, when you was on the phone with me, I was in my sister's room, so she was listening to everything. And so, like, I'm like, I'm about to break up with him. And she like, no, like, he got a birthday dinner planned for you, and Like, he done invited daddy, he invited mom. Like, we call it mom. We still call it daddy, mom, mommy, and daddy. But he he done invited them. He done invited Desiree. That's my best B. Like, invited Desiree. He done, like, all of that. So I'm like, damn, like, I gotta be quiet. Like, I gotta shut up. But I was like, man, all that. I told my sister, cancel the birthday dinner. Yes. Cancel that shit. I'm about to let it in on him. And it's about to be up. And I'm about to go up. Because stop playing with me. I just can't make it. Not like that for real. You was not him. Right. Oh God. Like, stop playing with me. She still ended up getting some of her stuff back. It's just like with the camera. That's why I'm saying, like, she had to take it as a loss, because it's like it was just never for us to get the camera at that point. But I wish I could have held it for a little longer. I just really wondered how that situation would have played out. The police definitely would have been called, I'm sure. And I just, like, I can't be like, you already know what I got going on. So it's like, I can't be mixed up in nothing like that. Like, I can't have nothing messing up what I got going on. Nothing at all. So I was with him since May. Yeah. Since, like, May. Beginning of May. You can get the camera back. No! There's no camera. Stop asking. She never got the camera back. Because I couldn't follow through with the plan. Like, I will take fault in that. Like, I should have kept it together. But like I said, I was faking it for days. Mm-hmm. That's why he was mad, because he couldn't control the narrative. So now that I've brought all this up, I done seen all the screenshots. I done seen all the messages. I done seen everything else everybody done had to say. You can't say nothing to save you from this but the truth. He never ended up getting served because there's no address. Let's focus on the fact that you lied about everything when it came to Taylor's situation. Can we talk about how she really bought a camera for you and you really just did not want to pay her back? Like, you just sound so much better telling the truth. Like, come on now. Like, my whole situation with him was way different than his situation with you. But
Right, I looked out for him, literally thinking that he needed a favor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what? And there is something at Best Buy where, like, he keeps saying she got it off credit. That's not how it works.
No.
There is something at Best Buy where you can, like, as if you was paying it online, as if you paid for the item online.
Yeah.
And you there.
Like Klarna payments. Like, it's like,
Yeah, like Afterpay. Like, it's something like that. That's something that Best Buy has. It's just not necessarily called Corner. It's not necessarily Afterpay.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, Best Buy, they have a thing where you can pay something now and then you sign and then you got, like, a lease on it. Like,
Still gotta pay. He keeps saying it's credit, it's credit. You still have to pay it.
Like, well, like, he told me, like, that shit probably, like, that hits her credit card bill, like, $50 a month. We're not talking about the credit card bill, Einstein.
And then he forget that he took my phone and made it. He literally did it. He took my phone.
Like, what? Hello, genius. Like,
use my credit card, or I don't know which. Use my bank account.
Right, basically, that's what it's called, like a line of credit. That's what I'm saying. Like, they word it differently at those type of stores, but it's the same as if you was to buy it online and you want to make payments on a big TV or an expensive camera. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that, but it's not a like.
Layaway.
It's so dumb. Like, oh my god, it just infuriates me so bad. He posted screenshots of him sending me money when it's money you had to pay back, babe. Can you send the money I sent you so they can put two and two together, dummy?
And that's how I found you on the bank statement from where you were sending him the $100.
Oh my god, hello. It's common sense in the room. Like, what? Can you send me? Can you show what I sent you, please? So they can say, oh, those two payments match up. Oh, those two payments match up. Let him text me off of a fake page. I'm gonna text him and say, do you really want something to talk about? Do you really want something to talk about? I have every screenshot you sent me. Do you really want something to talk about? Because post this. How many women do he owe? I don't have enough.
I need to count up the exact number.
How many women do he owe? I don't have enough. Yes, girl, playing on the phone. It was in here like when we first started the live, and everybody was saying like, he's in here. Oh, well, enjoy the show because you're not.
In a comment, I'm like, hold on, I know this name.
I didn't see the comment, bro. It was so crazy. I didn't even see the comment.
I know you were talking, and I'm literally like looking at you.
What did the comment say?
I just remember seeing his name, and then he said something that's not something, that's Diddy.
That's not Mr. Million, that's Diddy. Oh, I remember saying that, but I thought that was somebody being funny. Like,
so I realized the name, and I was like, hold on, I know this name, and then I clicked on him, and I seen he was like my little album and all that. I was like, oh yeah, that's him. I don't know if he was on here, but the friend definitely was.
Can you post about the girl who took out the jewelry loan? Can you talk about the promoter who said you dipped out on the event when it was time to pay? Hello? Can you talk about the girl who paid a $200 flight for you to get to Houston? Can you post that? Can you post the money you sent back to the girl from Baltimore you said to fly to Houston? The worst part about it is how he has not posted not one thing that backs up anything he is saying. Not one. He keeps saying how a dude sent Taven to go set him up. What?
When you were telling your friend what to say to me.
What? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see how when he ain't said nothing but a word. Literally, he ain't posted a receipt or nothing. Only receipts he has posted is money that he has sent me. But I done fact checked that already. Next, how he fasted and eating mozzarella sticks. How does that work? I thought fasting was fruit and water.
How does it work?
Now I will say when he was with me, he was eating fruit and all that other stuff. I know he was dipping out having mozzarella sticks with other females now. Like, but when I will say with me, he was trying to be like loyal to the fact that he was fasting and all that other stuff. Like, he was doing that. But you know, he was having sneaky meals but not with me.
The way he ate the mozzarella sticks.
Oh, he scarfed it down like it was his last meal. I heard you, sis. He fasted because he fat as fuck. Please don't. He fasted because he got a beer belly full of lies and debt. That's why.
He felt like he couldn't lose weight.
Got a belly full of lies and debt. Ain't that song? Oh, Jesus. And you thought fruit and water was going to bring it down. Ain't hit a gym, a treadmill, pick the weight up. He just out here drinking water and eating fruit. You're a joke. When he wasn't lying, kind of asking for stuff, was his character something to want around? I'm not going to lie. If he wasn't a piece of shit, he's actually a good dude when he wants to be. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm like he isn't bad company. I will say that, but like, I mean, that obviously was all hiding behind an evil face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he really was at some point, like, kind of like my best friend. Like, we was always together. But then that's when they all started spiraling downhill when I couldn't, hell no, I miss him. It all started spiraling downhill when I was, oh, can I get my money back? Oh my God, y'all don't even know about the Chris Brown concert. Like, sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I always kept going back. Because like I said, when it was good, it was good. When it was bad, it was horrible. But it had got to a point where, like, when the other females got involved, I just could not do it. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not even gonna pump fan. Even my friend told me this, like, Deja, if you ain't know about the other girls, you would have still been dealing with this nonsense. And I still would have. If I didn't know about Taven, if I didn't know about Shorty from Houston, if none of this was eye-opening to me, I still probably would have been with him, still trying to make it work and still trying to, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, hell no. Hell no. God let this all come to light for a reason. Whatever's kept in the dark is all gonna come to the light. And I let God do that. I never went through a phone. I never went searching for nobody. None of that. God always let what was kept in the dark come to the light, and he did it at when it needed to be done. I'm not about to sit here and perp like I was just up and quick and ready to leave him because there was a bunch of times where I left him. Came back, left him, came back. What happened at the Chris Brown concert? Okay, let me cover up the comments because this is a story too. So we went. Okay, so he bought tickets for us to go to Chris Brown, supposedly. So, and I'm gonna tell you why, supposedly. So he bought tickets for us to go to Chris Brown. So we drove up to Columbus. This was the show that he had in Columbus. And just a backstory, I love Chris Brown down to the ground. Like I love the air that man breathes. Like swear to God, I am a groupie fangirl, whatever you want to call it. I am just everything and all for Chris Brown. I love him. So, anyways, we went to go to Chris Brown, and he like, and I'm trying to get up there, like I'm kind of like rushing to get up there, like I'm speeding, but he in the car, he like, babe, like we gonna get up there, like Daisy, we gonna get up there, like slow down. I'm like, all right, whatever. But I was just excited, like I was just so ready to get there. And so then, so we get there, and like he texting on his phone or whatever. So he like, ooh, babe, I'm cooking up some, like I'm like I'm cooking up some, So we get to the top lot. We finally find parking once we get to the stadium, and we parked all the way at this top park garage. And so then he had got out the car, and he told me to wait in the car.
In your car.
Yeah. So I'm waiting in the car. And he's like, babe, I'm coming right back. Just let me work real quick. I got something for you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm obviously hinting that he's about to surprise me with something, but I don't know what. So then he goes down to the state, wherever he went. He had asked me to send him like $100 out, $150 or something like that. And I had sent it to him. And I'm assuming that's because he last minute paid for tickets at the thing. I don't know. You know, Chris Brown is usually like sold out, so I don't even know if he was able to do that. So don't quote me on that, but I'm assuming that's what he paid for it because I don't know what else he would have paid for. We did get really, really good seats. I will say that we did get really good seats. Just the fact that it was last minute for us going. Had a good concert. We had a good time at the concert. There was some female that like hugged him. Like recognized, mind you, was in Columbus, like that's where he's from. So I'm guessing this is a female that recognized him or whatever. And you know, me being a girlfriend, I'm like, who the fuck is that bitch? Long story short, he said he was about to give me backstage to meet Chris Brown. If I am lying, kill me right now. If I am lying, kill me right now.
The literal emoji.
He told me he was about to give me backstage to meet Chris Brown. Now you know them Chris Brown meet and greets be like $1,500 in advance. So how the fuck? Okay. So then like he making it seem like he's breaking his hand with connections, like he's about to get me back there. So then, you know, it was a group of females and like they walked down, but they didn't acknowledge him not one time. They just walked down there. It was that one girl who looked a little dingy. It was that one girl who seen him, gave him a hug, went about her day. And the other girls who walked down. I'm like, oh, like that cute as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they had walked all the way down to the floor. And so okay, the concert is over. We are now working ourselves to the car. But you know, the concert is over, so everybody is outside. Everybody's trying to get to the car. Everybody's trying to use the elevator. Everybody's walking down the stairs. You know, it's a whole big thing. I'm walking behind him. I'm like, I'm right there. Like, I'm not like, it's not like he was walking too much in front of me and I like lost him for a second. It wasn't nothing like that, but it was like, I was right there. Like, I didn't have to hold your hand for you to know that I was right behind you. So we get to the car and he like starts yelling. He's yelling at me. Like, he is like, you got to stay behind me. You got to walk with me. You need to be 10 toes. He's like, that's how people get shot. He was like, if I keep going by you, you're going to get me killed. Oh. I said, oh. And so,
mercy.
And then like we doing all this screaming back and forth in the car. He gets out. He slams my door. Like slams and walks off. Mind you, this is around the time that we had like first started like dating. So I'm a little caught off guard. I'm like, what? And so like I'm calling him. I'm like, he not answering. Call him again, he not answering. So I like eventually I started to catch on that was just one of his little temper tantrums, that thing, because he's done that more than once. Got in my car, slammed the door, got the car, slammed the door. Because it had been times I took that bitch to the airport and said, go the fuck home. It was the time I took him to the airport and said, go the fuck home. No shade, but the only reason I call her Digi because you don't see his bitch standing right here. And I mean, like, even though it's not her like business to be acknowledging me, but it was like a little side hug. It was like she got the arm around the neck, all type of shit. Like she missed him. Ooh. So it's like, it's not like you just had dingy behavior because like as a respect, even though you don't owe me no respect, but to those ladies who like, oh, I don't owe her no respect, those type of women I stay away from because bitch, that's disrespectful. Why are you doing all that in front of his girlfriend? Yeah. But she probably already know about him. Like she probably already know like, oh, that's probably just another one, you know. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I ain't got to take too far and call it dingy, but it was dingy behavior. If you see the girlfriend, like what are you talking about? And his ass should have been like, hey, this is my girlfriend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they both were just right. Yeah. And so like, we get back to JRG, Taven, I'm crying like. I'm crying because he's like, I'm about to go back to LA and da da da. And I'm like, oh my God, like I done had you with my family. And I said, like, now you leaving? Like, what? Like, I was crying. Like, my feelings was really hurt. I'm not gonna lie. My feelings was definitely really hurt. And that was the start of me seeing like how he acts when he gets mad. I feel like God definitely showed me what I don't want. Like, you done dealt with toxic, but you ain't dealt with no toxic like this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a reason why I stayed. There's a reason why I finally left. And I'll look at it as like that was God telling me like, okay, you finally learned your lesson. Now, please go be great and let this crash out go be with a crash out. Go let this crash out go be with whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him go on and you need to go on to better. I'm not about to sit here and play it like, oh, like he know not to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like that because it definitely was times where I had more than enough reason to leave him alone. And I don't know why. But I already told you, Taven, on our one-on-one talk that I'll be into that toxic shit. I'll be into that. Like, I be thinking it's so entertaining. I used to, but I don't want that no more because I done seen how bad that toxic stuff can really get. And I never want to experience a man like him ever again in my life. Ever again in my life. Ever. Like, I'm for real. Like, I did it. I never want to experience a man like him ever in my life. Like, God really sent him to me to be like, all right, bitch, I'm going to tell you one more time. You got one more time before I really let this be your story. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not me. Like, I'm not, that's not what I want for myself. That's not what God wants for me. But I feel like he sent him to teach me a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And don't have to let God teach you more than once. You know what I'm saying? So I just like leave it alone. Leave it the fuck alone. Like after all that, but now I'm about to show you what he been doing in the dark. What else do you want from me? I'm showing you everything he been doing in the dark. Now I'm about to show you all the other women he been crashing, he been scamming on all that. I'm about to show you everything. What else do you want from me? It's like he smacked me in the back of the head, like, hey. But yeah, it's just like the Chris Brown concert that really showed me, like, oh, you're one of them. You're a great show. It's just like you try to give me Chris Brown. How? and like you, and then he tried to say like, ask like I got the messages still. Like he don't want me to start posting messages because I will. Mm-hmm. He said in the messages how ask those girls at the Chris Brown concert had I got them front row.
Okay.
They walked right past you and didn't acknowledge you, but one person, and she wasn't even with them.
Why did you get us front row? Why did you get them?
Oh my God! Hello. Why did the girls you got front row didn't even acknowledge you? Well, you probably knew them. I ain't gonna knock you that. Like I said, I'm not gonna say everything is a lie, but a lot of stuff is very much over exaggerated. The truth is very much over exaggerated. I'm not gonna call everything and say that everything is a lie, but the truth is very much over exaggerated. I just want everybody to know like that this is a learning experience, like for me and her and for everybody else.
For sure.
The stuff that he's posting doesn't prove anything. I want to make that very clear because I have never said that he was broke. But I do have screenshots of me saying that he's moving like he's broke. And I have said that to him before. What was the 30K for? You tell me. Mm-hmm. You tell me. Can he post receipts of anything adding up to 30K? Like I said he paid for the Punta Cana trip, but the only thing I seen confirmation of was the hotel spot, the resort. That wasn't 30K. Unless you got a villa, that wasn't 30K. And it wasn't no villa. So scratch that. You paid for the Puerto Rico trip. Puerto Rico wasn't that much. It wasn't 30K. Scratch that. Just to get my missed flight down there alone was only $100. Frontier at that. What 30K you spent and we flying Frontier? It's back. I'm not knocking no money that he spent, but 30K is a little over exaggerated. Like I said, I missed my flight, so I wasn't telling him like, oh, you need to pay for my flight. I didn't say that. Like I have my own money, and I already took accountability and fought for that because I should have got my ass up. I already was taking all week to even pack my bag. Like that was on me. Like I was working, I was going to appointments, I was just doing a whole bunch of everything. Exactly. Can we pin this? Can we please pin this comment? Can we please pin this comment? They not understanding. The things he did for you has nothing to do with how wrong he did her.
He can play on everybody else's name, but he don't want nobody play on his name. No.
Like, what? I thought he sent the money to the one with the series. Girl, please. Pigs will be flying when he do that. Fuck. I mean, dang.
It's like when he posts stuff, he tries to like reference, like when he posts stuff, he's either talking about me or her. You wouldn't know which person he's talking about. And that's how he's like confusing people. He's trying to make it, one moment he's referencing me, one moment he's referencing her.
I'm about to join to clear my name. Huh? Question mark? Who was you? Clear your name for what? Oh, this must be him. Maybe. Maybe not. The Chris, hold on. Chris Jones 0057. Oh, because when I was like saying, if this is him, you know I got screenshots. You please stop trying to pull my card. You know I got screenshots. Stop playing with me. We not letting him join because he's gonna get on here screaming in the phone like a bitch. I'm about to join to clear my name. But you about to try to clear your name with the wrong person. I am not your problem. Clear your name with Taven. Clear your name with the girl who said you stole from her boutique. Clear your name with the girl who said you stole jewelry from her. What? Your name don't even exist in my book. Bye. Ain't no need to clear up nothing. Ugh, fucking please. You can mute him. I mean, what would be the point of that? Like, what?
Be somebody trolling.
Somebody said, I doubt that's him. I feel like it is.
Not telling.
But I ain't ducking no smoke. At least you hearing everything I got to say. Scary. Because you know I can't see nothing you posting about me on your story. Scary. Fuck. Stop playing with me.
Of course it's a fake page.
Well, duh. Yeah, it's a fake page. And of course that's what he's talking from. But let's go back to this comment. Let's go back to this comment, though. They not understanding. The things he did for you has nothing to do with how wrong he did her. This ain't about me. This is about how you did her and her and her and her and her. You don't owe me. You owe Taven. Clock it. Like, stop putting
pay me back. Just get the stuff back. You didn't even want to do that.
You stuff back. You just wanted to keep it and like run.
For what?
For what? For what? For what? We thought he was in here, but this could be a fake page trolling, or it could be him. But at this point, it don't matter because, like I said, I'm not gonna say it again. You know what? I might say it again because it might not be clicking. Your beef not with me. I never said you was broke. I never said you was you moving like you broke. I got messages of me saying that. Huh? I do got messages of you saying that you was crying in my parking spot. Huh? I do got messages of you saying I had to beg you to do girlfriend shit. Huh? Still got him. Ugh. Fucking please.
There's no reason a man should take the groceries as a B-Day present. So, I mean, can we make it make sense? That shit was not no B-Day present. Like,
What groceries? It's a birthday present.
literally, he kept saying everything was for his birthday. I never heard that. Never had heard that. Come on, no. Never.
What?
He keeping it to make it seem like he got it like that.
Mind you, he told me he bought a $6,000 camera, so there's literally messages of you saying that all she did was buy a camera, a lens, and a bag. Oh my goodness. Well, why? But don't try to fake get on here. Or whoever that is, try to get on here like it ain't. Please, like, please don't. Please, I'm not him. I'm not saying stuff I can't back up. Sorry. So you're not gonna find that here. Everything I'm saying, I have a screenshot to show proof. So we're not gonna.
No, that's not a nick. That's what he calls himself.
Yeah. Like I said, still ain't posting nothing to shut me the fuck up. So I'm gonna still keep talking my ish. Cause you got me fucked up. Like you really out here pump faking, like you really living like that, and you not. Like I said, nobody's saying that you lying, but the truth is very much over exaggerated. Very much so. And there are a few lies in there that you threw out there about the fact that you blew 30K, a lie. The fact that Taven lives with a pimp, a lie. The fact that she has a kid, a lie. The fact that you're in law school, a lie. The fact that you're a realtor, a lie.
Then he tried to make it seem like I lived at home with my dad, and that he was talking about you, like.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Bitch, so what? I done called both of you lying before. You done called me lying about you being the only person I'm talking to. You want to know how you called me lying? Because you went through my phone more than once. And then your reasoning for going through my phone is because you thought I was trying to set you up. That's the only thing you ever called me lying about is because, hello. That's the only thing you ever called me lying about. And then when we was talking and I had told you that I had went out for I went on an ice cream date with another guy when we was into it. And that wasn't even a lie because I told you straight up right there. So what? What else did you catch me lying about? Because I obviously done caught you lying about a lot of shit. So what else did you lie? What else did you catch me lying about? What? Fucking please. Another reason why I was moving like I was. Okay. Fine for him to be on a fake page. Let's talk about it. That's you're on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk, but tell the truth. I told nothing but the truth since I've been on here. Clock it. I've told nothing but the truth since this live started. Clock it. Never called you broke. Never said nothing like that. But yeah, what you're saying is very over exaggerated from the truth. Clock it. Like what? You was moving like that because you think everybody is police. The camera was a gift. You told her your Benz was getting wrapped back black. You told me not to give her the camera back. I never told you that. Screenshots. 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 I've never told you to not give her the camera back. How did I tell you to not give her the camera back when you told me you would give it back to me to give back to her? How? How did I tell you to not give her the camera back when I was on the phone telling you that all she wants is her money back and the camera? What? You stop playing. What are you talking about? It's the fact that you still going on with this lie. That's crazy to me. When you was on the phone mad. Mad at who? Mad at what? I never said that on the phone when I was mad. Mad at what? I wasn't mad at nobody but you. So what are you talking about? If I was mad at Taven and I thought she was lying, then maybe I would have said that. But no, that was never the case. Like, are you? Come on now. So come on. What else? Come on with another one. Because now it's you told me to give her. You told me not to give her the camera back. When did that come about? Show the receipts. Just how I got receipts. How you said you would give me the camera back to give to her. Hello. Every time this situation comes up, it's a new thing with you. It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. Can you stick with a story and then we move on and then we move from there and we go from that? Ugh. Thank you. Y'all bitter because I moved on. That is the funniest shit I've seen all fucking night. Bitter about what? Bitter about what? Because like I said, you don't owe me another fucking thing. I don't care about you, bitch. Literally. I could die, be born again, and I never fuck with your ass ever in my life, ever the fuck again. Fuck who you moved on to. Next. Assuming that's supposed to say, what about the money I sent y'all? You never sent Tava no money. Or this still wouldn't be a problem. And so what? Stop lying. Stop lying about what? Because I never called you broke. Now that your stupid ass is in here, I never called you broke. I never said that you ain't like what? You obviously had to have money to be getting spots out here in Ohio and in Kentucky. You obviously had to have money to pay for that trip in Puerto Rico. Stupid. You obviously had to have a little piece of change to send me for my birthday. Stupid. I never said you was broke. But let's be clear. There was money I have sent you that you took all day to send back. What are you talking about? Don't start perping. And according to Taven, you ain't sent the dime yet, dummy. What you talking about? You keep talking about me, talk about Taven, and talk about everybody the fuck else you owe money to. Stop talking about me. Bitch, you was dumb. It's a reason why she can't be on here talking the way that I am. There's a reason why she had to exit the room.